Welcome to Team Tigio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
Am I pronouncing that name right?
It's Kikase.
It's what?
Kikase.
Kikase? Okay. All those who are going to testify, raise your right hand. Let's put your name.
Can you please tell the court your name? Chastity Kikase. And you are married to Christopher Kikase. He's currently where? In Sumner County Jail. In Sumner County Jail, and he's facing some felony charges. Correct. And he will be there for an indefinite period of time. Correct. Probably many years. Correct. And so you filed this petition for divorce on the grounds of inappropriate marital conduct based upon the things that led to those charges. And are you asking the court to declare you divorced today? Yes. And is it true that you have a home with Mr. Kikase that needs to be sold? Yes. And you might have to speak up a bit with him. And so you can believe that there's going to be much equity in this home, if any? No, ma'am. And you think that it may actually wind up with foreclosure sold? Correct. And you're asking the court to give you the authority to list that house and sell that house and do all the things that are necessary to get that sold as quickly as possible? Correct. And if there is any equity in that, are you asking the court to allow you to pay your IRS debt that you have jointly with Mr. Kikase from those proceeds? Yes. And are you asking that if there's any overage, which there probably will not be, that you would ask that that overage be vested in you, so in exchange for alimony? Correct. And are there any other issues that need to be resolved between Mr. Kikase? No. And so any debt that's in your name would be taking that debt, any debt in his name would ask that go to him. Correct. And any things in your possession, you would ask that those be vested in you, and anything in his possession be vested in him. Yes. That's all I think.
You indicated that your grounds for divorce are related to why he's in jail. Why is he in jail? What did I guess the statutory grounds of inappropriate marital conduct? I have to hear something that justifies that it is inappropriate marital conduct. The merely being able to say he's in jail is not necessarily.
Isn't it true that your husband has been charged with statutory grant violence, or you think you're sexual battery violence, or you think you're? Yes.
All right, that's sufficient.
So let's see, I'm Jennifer Sanchez. So can you tell the court your name, please?
My name is Jennifer Sanchez.
And you know Ms. Kikase?
Yes, ma'am.
And you heard her testimony, you know all of that to be true, you know her to be.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Amanda Hampton. Can you tell the court your name, please?
Amanda Hampton.
And you know Ms. Kikase?
Yes, I do.
And you heard her testimony that the things that have happened, you know those things to be true, you know her.
Yes.
And that's all I have, Your Honor. And you can see in the motion for default that he was served by process and has failed to file an answer, so we would ask that he be found in default and that it should be sustained.
Motion for default is granted. She is awarded a divorce on absolute divorce on the grounds of inappropriate marital conduct. She's awarded the real property. Any equity in that real property can be applied to any debts that are in her name or any that she might have liability upon. She's awarded the personal property in her possession. He's awarded any items of personal property which might be particularly his property. And arrangements can be made to get those picked up for someone in his family if that's necessary. He'll be liable for any debts in his name only.
And then her also. To Chastity Dawn Gerda.
I'll grant that name change as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. 2025 CV 19731, Andrea.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for the late filing, but that's an answer filed on behalf of Miss Stephanie McCannon. This is a pro se conservatorship that's been filed by her daughter. I have looked into this matter, filed an answer. Her mother is nonverbal, I would say semi-comatose state. She's been that way for a couple of months, and the daughter is hopeful that the mother may, make some progress and things may change for her. So I filed that answer. I think it would be probably appropriate that this conservatorship be extended and that the daughter be permitted to file an amended petition to make this a permanent conservatorship.
All right, Ms. Buchanan, if you'll unmute your device, would you raise your right hand and let me place you under oath? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
All right, you filed this petition, an emergency petition for conservatorship for your mother. I've reviewed the file and I certainly understand your situation and trying to take care of your mom's situation. It's my understanding from Ms. Brady that she is nonverbal due to the stroke that has occurred. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. She's currently on a ventilator and not using her mouth in any type of way.
Well, when you appeared before another judge, he appointed Ms. Brady as I believe he appointed
Attorney ad
Brady
litem.
as the attorney ad litem. Is that what it was? Okay. And it has checked into it and agrees that your mom is in need of this extension of this. But in order to make this a temporary conservatorship, a permanent conservatorship, you'll need to file an amended petition and go ahead and file that. And Ms. Brady, are you willing to at least explain to her?
Absolutely.
Ms. Brady will explain to you what you need to do to make this a permanent, but obviously your mom's in need of your continued acting as her conservator. So let's go ahead and approve this extension of the temporary, but we'll need to get an amended.
I'll do an order today for that.
All right. Ms. Brady's going to do an order for the extension of this conservatorship. So you'll have the authority to act on behalf of your mother, but to make that a permanent relationship, we'll need to file an amended one. Ms. Brady can explain to you what needs to be done.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about your situation. I hope your mom improves.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. And will that extended one be, am I able to access that through email? Do I have to stop by the court myself?
I'll email you.
Ms. Brady says she would email it to you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very
All right.
much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. 2025 PR 4004, the estate of Matthew Landon Ford.
I unopposed attorney fee motion, and I've also got an order.
Any opposition to the motion to approve attorney's fees? No opposition voiced, then the motion will be granted.
Thank you.
Twenty 25 PR 4014, Inmate Billie Jean Matheny Crabtree. This is a motion to.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
This is a motion that I filed, and I'm not sure, is anybody here on the Crabtree estate? Honestly, I didn't expect anybody to appear today. So there was a trust that was established with a attorney appointed to be the trustee. However, he is no longer in the jurisdiction. The family reached out to me and asked me to file this motion to be appointed to serve in his place. And I filed a declination of service from him, given notice to the beneficiary and other family members that this would be the plan. So it said that if he was not available, that it would be a financial institution appointed. But since the estate is kind of small, it's cost prohibitive to have a financial institution appointed. So I'd be asked to replace the former attorney.
And
Your Honor, I'm here, hearing on sheet the attorney for the state, and we have no objection.
All right, then I will appoint Ms. Margaret Brady as the substitute trustee of the Eddie Ray Matheny Trust.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please prepare an order.
Thank you.
2025 PR 4035, N. Ray Mabel Balthrop. Ms. No.
Your Honor, this is our motion to approve the sale of the real estate. This is the estate of Maybelle Balthrop. We had filed a petition, served all the parties. That was filed and heard on May 28th of 2025. The court held that the estate was insolvent and ordered the sale of the property. To give the court a little bit of history, since the court did not hear the original request, the TennCare has filed a lien that is a little over $300,000. I have sent them notice of this motion. Your Honor, if you can see, I attached the real estate contract to the motion. The sales price on this is $295,000. Minus, of course, their closing costs and realtor fees. I do have the realtor here today if the court would like to hear from her. But we do feel like this is a very valid price on this property. Some repairs had to be made. It is less than the TennCare, but Your Honor, we can't.
They've been given notice
They were
and they
given
failed
notice.
to appear, so let's proceed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anyone who's going to testify, raise your right hand. Let's place you under oath.
Day.
State your name for the court, please.
Demetria White.
You are a licensed real estate agent in the state, is that correct?
I am
Which agency are you?
with Remax First Choice
And how long have you been a real estate?
for 7 years.
Initially contacted by the executors of the estate, you went out and looked at the property, is that correct?
That is correct.
What is the condition, current condition of the property?
Well, it's just dated and it needs some remodeling and, but it's good bones.
Good bones, okay. And, did you do a price comparison before you listed the property?
Honestly, I did and came out somewhere around 200 and between 290 and 295. So we decided to list it for 295 and we had 2 offers and one for 235 and one for 295. And it's a USDA loan, but it's already gone through appraisal and it appraised for that amount. And we've gone through inspection and had some conditions and we're past that. And I feel like that we're at the very top. We've been blessed to get to where we're at.
Feel like this is fair market value.
I do.
And of course, your commission is based upon the more that it brings, the more you make, is that correct?
That is correct.
So you would not want to undersell a piece of property.
Well, honestly, I almost leaned toward going toward the lower one because it was a cash offer. I was afraid we would run into with it being an older home, some issues, but we're past that and it's going smoothly at 295. So I was wrong.
You were wrong. And you feel like this is a very fair price.
I do tax appraisal for the tax appraised amount is $274,100. So we're above the county tax appraised value. And I feel like it's a great price.
You state your name for the court, please.
Hilda Ford.
All right, and Ms. Ford, you were one of the co-executors of the estate, is that correct?
Right.
And you were also, one of the surviving heirs, is that correct?
Yes.
And, so this was your mother's home. And do you feel that this is fair market value? You understand that this is less than the 10 care and it will not be any residual comes back to you or just, oh, no. All right, can you state your name for the court, please? All right, and you are the other co-executor, is that correct? And this is your sister and this is your mother's home, is that correct? And do you feel that this is a fair market value? And you understand that there is a 10 care lien and that you will not be getting your residual beneficiary?
But clearly it is the best price that you could obtain for this property, so I'm happy to approve it.
And I sent them a copy, and I also emailed them on Thursday just to make sure that they got it if they had any questions. It's the first time I've had a 10 care, maybe it's more than the value of the estate.
Well, if they have any objection to you selling the property for the highest and best price, I'd like to know what it might be, so. All right, thank you. 2025 CV 19727, Phase 3 Corporation versus the James Jefferson Burnett Trust. Motion to withdraw. Any opposition to your motion?
No opposition from either counsel or clients. Clients have been notified. Your Honor should have an order in his queue. I've obtained new employment, and good cause exists pursuant to model rules of procedure, conduct. So request that I be removed as counsel.
I'll grant your motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Twenty 2025 CV 19680, Chastity Casey versus Christopher James Casey.